What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Real Talk Real. I'm your host, Knowledge, and we got a special treat for y'all today. Today, I'm starting a series called the Spotlight Series. This Spotlight Series is centered on local entrepreneurs, business owners, those from our culture, our area, that's coming from our same struggles, who've took the steps to break the cycle, who also took the step to do something different in our community. And despite the obstacles and adversity, still pushing forward. So, tell us who we have today.
Hey everyone, thank you for having me first. I'm Quanisha. I'm a filmmaker from Philadelphia, also a manager. You can find me at Divine Jewel ENT on Instagram or Divine_VINEEJ on Instagram.
That's dope. That's dope. Thank you for coming. Now, firstly, you told us your name. You told us where you're from. So you say you're a director?
Oh yes, I'm a director, writer,
Director, writer,
and a producer.
And producer. Wow, because you do have artists as well, right?
Yep.
Wow, that's dope. That's dope. So if you don't mind me asking, I know a lot of women don't like to be asked their age. How old are you?
29.
Seriously?
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're 29 from the city of Philadelphia, and already you're a director, a writer, and a producer?
Mhm.
Wow. So what started you on this journey? What started you on this path?
Well, I always had the drive for writing because it was my favorite subject in school. Um, when I was younger, I think I was like 13 or 14, I had wrote my first screenplay, but I
Really?
wasn't taking it serious.
Yeah, yeah.
But what made me recently like get into this, it really was just for fun.
Really?
It was the bid. It was the bid that went somewhere else. Like, honestly, it was just the bid.
And it's crazy. That's something that I say often. And respectfully, I wasn't the first one to say it. I've heard Will Smith and other creatives and other famous individuals say it. You know, you really have to venture out of your comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's usually when you venture out of your comfort zone, you find success.
Yes, that is true.
So with that, how long have you been directing, writing? Well, I know you say you've been writing. Excuse me. I know you say you've been writing since you were young.
Yeah, I tried it when I was young. I do have a screenplay when I was younger.
Yeah.
But that was the last screenplay that I first and last that I wrote when I was younger until I hit 26. Was I 26? These years go so fast.
So fast,
I think
especially
I was 26
nowadays.
or 27. I don't know. But I started back up when I was 26 or 27.
Okay, that's dope. That's real dope.
Mm-hmm.
So your first screenplay, did you shelf it or?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm still looking for the big copy. Because I had, when we was younger, well, when I was younger, me and my best friend, we separated because we called us about to, make a film.
Yeah.
We separated into characters, so only have like certain chapters.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
she took her half of the intellectual property.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. Okay, understand that. So, this childhood friend, do you guys still work together? Do you still see each other, or?
Oh yes, of course. That's my god sister, my best friend, Kay. She worked on Let's Trade Places 1 production set and Let's Trade Places 3 production set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually had the pleasure of meeting Kay.
Yep.
Dope. That's what's up. And it's rare to find friends like that,
Mm-hmm.
that stick with you throughout childhood, despite whatever y'all go through, whatever differences, whatever. But also, when you start to reach different heights, different levels, motherfuckers start to switch up. They think it's you switching up, but motherfuckers start
really
to act. Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah, I only got about like 2 friends like that I knew. Well, her that I knew for 20 plus years. She the only friend that's been around for that long.
Damn, that's dope.
I have recent friends, but she the longest one.
And just to find genuine people like that, you got to keep them in your life. It's important to keep them in your life. You know what I'm saying?
We've been through it all, so she ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, that's dope. So with that, we know about your screenplay. You wrote when you were younger. So what was your first project you ever worked on? Like your first official project?
Let's Trade Places 1.
Let's Trade Places 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's the location or where's the setting for Let's Trade Places 1?
Philadelphia.
Okay, because you're from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Everything, and most of the actors, I believe, and actresses in that one is based out of Philadelphia, correct?
Yeah, it's Philadelphia and Jersey.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about Let's Trade Places 1.
Well, Let's Trade Places 1, it started off as, like I said, for fun. It was more so because it's guys saying females can't do this, females can't do that. So I just said, you know what? I'm gonna write a story that females can do it.
Right.
And we're gonna do it better. And I had sent it to my mom and of course my best friend. And my mom, she don't like curse or nothing like that. So she was like, this shit is dope.
Yeah.
And that made me like, oh, this is really dope.
Yeah.
So let me do something with it. But I was going to do a book at first, which I do have a book. It's on Amazon. Let's Trade Places, the book.
Y'all hear that? Go check that out.
But then it was like, no, I don't want to do. In the process of me doing a book, like getting it published, edited, and all that, I said, no, I don't want to do that. I want to see this.
Right.
So I just put 2 and 2 together and took them steps to see the visual.
And that's fucking amazing, yo. And I say that, and you know, we've had a few conversations in the past speaking on kind of like we were just saying, coming out of your comfort zone. You know, you did something that's not common. You know what I'm saying? Not only did you go out your comfort zone, you took a risk. You brought something into fruition, something that you wanted to do, something that you wanted to see. And man, just thinking about it, like the nerves that pop up, the anxiety that pops up, just thinking about the steps it takes to do that. Do you mind like sharing with us a little bit, like what it took to get that first one off the ground? Like, oh, this about to be something.
Okay, so me, since I'm a very blunt person.
Please, listen, not to cut you off. For the record, for those that y'all have been following me, y'all already know my channel is called Real Talk Real. So nothing's off limits. All this shit is real. We can't give it to you no other way. It would be ungenuine if we did. So please be blunt. Please be upfront. You know, we all here for it.
Okay, so Let's Trade Places 1. I honestly started off with that one because I didn't know anything about filming, production. I didn't know anything. I'm a medical assistant. Like, I'm a nurse.
So how you just jump into it like that?
Because I'm good with the visuals, you know what I'm saying? And putting 2 and 2 together, like I could put a little small little, if you give me a word blue, I'm putting the whole script together with that one word blue. Yeah. But when Let's Trade Places 1, due to it being a bid and stuff like that, I said, all right, now I want to take it somewhere. I had, did my research. No, I'm lying. I didn't have to do research because I put 2 and 2 together when I watched TV. Yeah. You need a camera person, you need actors, actresses, you need locations. So I'm like, all right, I can get that. Yeah. And I know I'm going to have to put my money into it, so I'm going to just have to budget it out. Mind you, I don't have budgets. Yeah. Everybody like, you got to get a budget. I just go with the flow, like what I feel like I can deal with and stuff like that. But yeah, back to that. I had went on Instagram and searched up like film productions and videographers. Yeah. I want to set up with, I looked up there first. Found one person. Everything was fine, so I thought, until like 3 months down the line, and I realized I ain't getting no work done. Wow. Yeah.
At that time, did you already invest some capital?
Oh, yes, a whole lot. Wow. A whole lot. Paid the cast. We was doing this whole movie for like 3 months, didn't get no work done, was no editing done in between, nothing to show that we was doing anything. So it was like, I felt bad for my kids because it was things said about me behind scenes, while he's filming, and I actually heard it. Wow. From watching the footage and stuff like that, and it was just like, oh. Wow. Yeah. I'm going to have to fire him and find somewhere else. Yeah. So it was just like, I did find someone else, which was Sam Anthony. Check him out.
Shout out to Sam Anthony.
Period. He got, once I met him, We got Let's Trade Places 1 done in like 5 days, honestly.
5 days?
5 days.
Compared to the first individual you were working with, where 3 months
with nothing
was produced.
We was filming it though.
Yeah.
But with nothing was like, it wasn't.
The other process, like the editing.
The editing and stuff, because we had like a set contract where as though you're supposed to edit this, make sure this is right, show something.
Yeah.
But I didn't have anything.
And I don't mean to throw a wrench in the game, but while we're on the topic, do you think it was the ignorance of the individual you was working with, or do you think that part of that was the fact that you were a young female, stepping into the business?
I say because I was a young female that didn't know nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like I was an opportunity to get take advantage of.
Taken advantage of.
Oh, she knew. She don't know what's really going on. Yeah. So I could just say this is that and that and that, and she just gonna go with it because she don't know.
Right.
Until I start catching on. See, I'm not slow.
Facts.
It takes me a minute though, like, cause I'm very genuine. Like I'm there and stuff like that. So I don't peep what's going on first.
And you give people the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, until stuff start hitting the fan, it's like I start thinking about everything. Oh, this whole time.
And like you said, the stepping back and reevaluating the situation and clearing house, that's another something that us as a people, we don't do often enough. Mm-hmm. I just recently did a video and we were discussing that in the video. Like every couple months, you have to go through your call log. It's a lot of motherfuckers that's in your call log that don't belong there from a year ago, 2 years, a few months ago. You got to clean house sometimes. You have to do inventory, you know what I'm saying, of those who are around you. Furthermore, they didn't know who they was fucking with. They didn't know you was a force to be reckoned with.
Not at all.
Because you pushed past that obstacle, moved forward, and you found someone, and you guys were able to complete it in a weekend. Mm-hmm. Almost 5 days compared to the 3 months.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing. That perseverance, that push through, and respectfully, I think you said you were like around 26 or something around that time. Still, ultimately, and you know, we were also discussing this before. Jumping back into your first project, Let's Trade Places 1. Mm-hmm. Who are the main characters, and can you give us a little bit about the story?
Let's Trade Places 1. The main characters were Jules, Summer, and Lily. Would you like their names? Jules, Jasmine Thomas.
Okay.
Lily, Naisha Sizer, and Summer, King Chaos, Maya Gilbert.
All right. And these were all the actresses that initially played these characters, the main characters. Mm-hmm. Shout out to y'all.
Period.
And once again, those of your followers and myself, for those that don't know, I'm also an actor in her Let's Trade Places series.
Yes.
I'm in Let's Trade Places 2 and now in Let's Trade Places 3, which is in production. So that'll be coming to a streaming platform near you soon. Mm-hmm. But also with that, I say that to say I've met these women, dope, down-to-earth women, very fucking creative, very talented, Chaos, Nani, mm-hmm. Jazz, in their own right. They all have their own creative lanes. Mm-hmm. They all have their own creative lanes, and just kind of like how you were saying, you know, you gave us this platform to express ourselves, but not only express ourselves, to show our own talents. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, you was what'd you say you was? Like a RN?
Medical assistant.
A medical assistant.
Yeah.
Jumping into the directing, writing game, producing game. And same thing with these women. You know, whatever their respective talents are, you know, you gave them this platform and they jump right in, and like seeing part 1, seeing part 2, seeing part 3, and seeing their progression, their talent actually being broadcasted. It was fucking amazing and it was dope. And you know, we also spoke about this. One of the main things that I love about the Let's Trading Places series is how you flip the script. Mm-hmm. 3 females in a male-dominated game in the streets, you know, doing what they say women can't do. Yeah. Which those who know really from the street, there's a lot of women who played these parts, and it's very possible, you know, you took that and you emulated it on screen for us. Mm-hmm. Amazing fucking story.
See, one thing that I learned with that was I opened up a lot of females' minds, like their mindsets. Like I made them believe in themselves, stand up for themselves, and stuff like that. That inspires me. Yeah. Because there's a lot of my cast members, no names, but my kids, some, not all of them, most of them, they've been through a lot. Yeah. A lot of females, they've been through a lot. And once they read the script, or even the ones, the audience who watch the movie and stuff like that, they contact me or contact they contact the cast and let them know, like, Let's Trade Places really help a lot of females believe that they got strength to, you know, do for themselves and don't need no God to do everything for them. Yeah. So, like, as I was saying with one of the cast members, I really like who she became. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because she values herself more. Yeah. And see that she's her worth, basically. Yeah. Yeah. And that was dope.
And you know, kind of like what you're saying, you help them come out of their shell. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we also spoke about this. Even for some of the guys on set. You know, once again, a lot of us, and I can't speak for every guy, but I know me and my cuz. Shout out to Chuwap and Buddha from the Real Spill podcast.
Shout out to them.
Word up, check them out. They got very, very, very dope content. A lot of special guests. Actually, you were just on a recent episode of Real Spill.
So make sure y'all check them out.
Please go check my guys out at Real Spill. Shout out to Chuwap and Buddha, man. Y'all doing y'all thing. Keep doing y'all thing. Just recently with them, you know, you were also speaking about that a little bit. And I was saying how I love that because, you know, a lot of us guys and females, we used to grow up looking at these movies and things on the screen or playing out these roles or these characters. Mm-hmm. And, you know, someone that looks like us from the same struggles as us is giving us this platform to do the same now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And furthermore, we also discussed how one thing I love and respect about you, and it kind of holds true to your series, your Let's Trade Places series, because you're in a male-dominated industry. Mm-hmm. You defied the odds. Yeah. Furthermore, you're a young, beautiful black woman from the hood with similar struggles, not only to us men, but a lot of females out here, like you were just saying prior to a few of your cast, and just how they inspire you. You fucking inspire us, male and female, because of what you're doing. And that's the whole point of this series, you know, the Spotlight series, because literally the spotlight is on you. What you're doing is so fucking inspiring. You're helping people come out of their shells. You're helping people do things or go places or meet people that they never would have done if it wasn't for you. And it was all based on you coming out of your shell, you coming over these hurdles and obstacles, you know, you coming out of your comfort zone. Yeah. And none of that would have been possible. Like, literally, you're changing lives. Literally.
That's gonna keep me going.
Yeah, and that's fucking dope. Shit, I thank you. I know everybody else thank you, but I fucking thank you right here on Real Talk Real. I thank you, cause what you doing, and that's the whole point of this. Like, what you doing to shine a light on that, because not enough people know what they're capable of, or not enough people know their worth. And furthermore, once again, back to your series, your books. We all come from similar struggles. We all can relate. And the people that read your book or have seen your bodies of work, they can relate. They've been there, or they've been through it, or they know someone that's been through it, or they lived through it. And like, to be able to relate and be like, damn, like, I can do that too. Or I can make it through that too. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking dope. Yep. And we ain't got enough of that.
No, definitely don't.
We definitely ain't got enough of that. So, with that being said, we know about your first project,
Mm-hmm.
Let's Trade Places 1. Now, Let's Trade Places 2, was that your second project?
Yes.
Okay, so your second one was in Philadelphia as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now, compared to the production, because you explained a little bit about your obstacles. You had one production crew,
Mm-hmm.
right? That didn't necessarily work out. You linked with Sam Anthony.
Yeah.
You were able to get things done, and that was a hit.
Mm-hmm. Definitely was a hit.
You put it out. It went viral. Am I mistaken?
Yeah, definitely went viral.
It went viral. Wow. So what platform did you put it on?
I put it on YouTube at first.
Initially, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then I got a deal with Dame Dare Studios and Homestead Entertainment.
Wow.
Thank you to y'all. And now my movies, they are on Tubi.
Wow. So from the time you started your first project to the time where you put it on or your things are streaming on Tubi, how long was that transition?
8 months. Mm-hmm.
Say that again for the people. How long?
8 months.
So you started, and 8 months later from YouTube, your shit was streaming on Tubi.
Mm-hmm.
How?
I don't know. I really don't know.
How?
I don't know. Somebody had sent, someone had sent me no, I got a phone call from Omar, and someone had referred me, like they sent in my stuff for them, like it was me submitting it, and I just got approved. And it was like, whoever it was, shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much. I don't know who you are, but thank you.
Facts. That's fucking dope. That's amazing. And
they believed in me, whoever you were.
That in itself, just let's examine that for a moment. That in itself, like literally, your work speaks for itself.
Mm-hmm.
You just put your creativity out there. You put your hard work, your work ethic, and you put your body of work out there. And with that, I would assume, you're following your calling, you're following your purpose,
mm-hmm.
and stepping into that. Excuse me. The blessings that have rolled in since then.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume has been amazing for you, because even that, like, you wasn't even expecting that.
No. Nope. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting to get interviewed by 3 magazines in Atlanta.
Oh, wait.
I was expecting a lot of stuff. That's why I said, whoever is out there, I love y'all. Like, wow. Somebody referred me to Voyage ATL magazine, and it was like, where you come from? Atlanta?
Wow.
From Philadelphia.
Right. I mean, like, and even more so, just Black excellence. Mm-hmm. Like, another example of Black excellence. And I commend you on that. Now, so we spoke about part 1. Part 2, you also shot in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Were there any crazy obstacles or things that you had to get through with the production of part 2, Let's Trade Places 2?
Yes, and Let's Trade Places 2, honestly, I carried that one very well.
Yeah.
That was my personal life. It was not good at all.
Yeah.
So I pushed through it, and the only reason why I pushed through it because it was a time where I think I canceled that first.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't, like, it was depression and stuff like that. So I had to, like, step back. But that was making me more depressed.
Yeah.
Stepping back. So it was like, no, I gotta push through and get this movie done. So the only way I basically survived with my mental was being on set with my kids and getting that job done. Yeah. Because I wasn't happy when I paused it. So it was like when I got back, or I'm still going through my personal life, my mental health and stuff like that. But this right here take me to a whole nother place. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I had to deal with my mental health and not giving up to get Let's Trade Places done.
Which not to cut you off, which is very important. You know, a lot of us, we put so many things before our health, before our mental sanity, and a lot of times it's our fucking work, it's our job, or other people, you know. And we put them before ourselves, and we put our health in jeopardy. So with that, during the production of part 2, And I can say I seen a few things firsthand because I was blessed and lucky enough to be casted for Let's Trade Places too.
Mm-hmm.
Now, initially, my cuz Chuwak from the Real Spill, he hit me up, was like, "Yo, cuz, I got casted for this role in this movie, Let's Trade Places. The director, she cool as hell. Hit her up, but you gotta hit her up now because all the slots gonna get filled." So I'm like, "What?" And like, you know, me and cuz, like, we used to grow up. We playing Juice, we playing Bad Boys, we playing Boys in the Hood. You know, we playing all these different roles and all different characters just around the house. Just, you know, because we love movies, we love cinema. You know what I'm saying? So when cuz hit me and threw me the alley oop to like get in contact with you, I'm like, it was literally like a dream come true. And like a lot of people don't notice, like, I've always been into acting. I've always been into movies, and literally, like I say, like 2015 to 2016, I went to this like meet and greet over Philly somewhere, at the Leah course, and it was somewhere. But there was a lot of directors there. They were showing a lot of movies, and they was doing some castings and things like that. And like I took a leap of faith. I got out of my comfort zone. I didn't even have a car or nothing, but I got a ride there to make sure I'm there because this is something that I wanted to do.
That's dope.
And when I got there, you know, I'm rubbing shoulders with a few people, but I can't lie, I got fucking discouraged. Probably being there a half hour, 40 minutes, I got discouraged. And the reason why I got discouraged was because I'm looking around and like I'm in a button up. I ain't even got a cut. I got a printed out. I got a CVS printed out photo from Facebook. I got my resume written on the back of it, which at that time I did no work in acting or anything.
Well, at least you tried.
Yeah, I tried. I went out there and I put myself forward. You know what I mean? I was vulnerable. But I ended up getting discouraged because I'm looking around and everyone in there was literally in character.
Right.
Like you got people in there dressed up as cowboys, clowns, and when I say they were in full character, they were in full character. And I got a little discouraged because I'm looking around like, damn, like, yeah, I came, but like, these people are prepared. And that was one of the first times in my life where I really understood the importance of preparedness. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm here, but they looking past me. Because you got all these interesting motherfuckers who know what it take and ready to put it all on the line. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, they had a better understanding of the craft than me, and they were better prepared in a sense of, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I get it.
Now,
but you went, you tried.
I did.
And regardless if you felt as though that you wasn't prepared, you were prepared.
Yeah.
You went
to
get the job done.
Yeah.
Regardless if you came dressed in all black, you went because you put your pride, you put that guard down.
Yeah.
And said, I'm about to take this step.
And you're right, put my pride to the side, all that.
Regardless if they got clowns in there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's all about your performance.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
So
I appreciate that.
I feel you though. It can get discouraging, but don't think that you're not prepared.
Word.
Because you showed that.
And like I said, that was 2015, 2016. Mm-hmm. I didn't try anything else after that until cuz hit me, gave me the album and told me about you. And I'm like, nah, it's too good to be true. I hit Qua on her inbox, you know. She like, all right, I'm pretty sure she had looked at my page, looked at my pictures and shit like that, looked me over. Like, all right. And we was also recently talking about this. Originally, the character I was casted for, he's not even in the series anymore.
No.
I was going to be Rich first, and you casted me as Nas. And that was like a blessing in disguise because Rich's character is not even in the series anymore. Mm-hmm. So that was dope. Thank you for that.
My pleasure. Thank you for being a part. Dope. He's dope.
Come on, cut it out.
Don't do that, because like, you are.
Listen, don't put the spotlight on me. This spotlight series is about you.
But we understand. But when I gave you Nasir role, definitely killed that joint. Like, he just asked me, how do you want him to be and stuff like that. I just told him whatever is such and such, and he bought it. Like, you really killed that.
Word.
You bought Nasir role.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
And another thing that I love about acting in the craft, and I think what kind of made it easier to bring that character to life. For one, the story is relatable, the characters are relatable, and you know, technically, Nas is a hood nigga, and you know, we all from the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Furthermore, it's something that I heard during a play in like 8th grade. Right, one of the speakers was like, "The world is your stage.
Yeah.
Everyone wears a mask." And I'm like, damn, that shit always sat with me and resonated with me. And it's like, you know, we all act. Everyone acts.
Mm-hmm.
When you're at work, you're not the same person at work that you are when you're home. You're not the same person with your grandma that you are with your friends. You're not the same person you are with your friends when you are with your lover. You know what I'm saying? So we all wear masks. We all act. You know what I'm saying? It's just putting that energy into the right, you know, right place or in the right direction. And once again, you gave us that platform, so thank you. So we got Let's Trade Places 1, Let's Trade Places 2. So what project did you have after that?
Wrong Questions.
Wrong Questions.
My thriller movie.
Oh, your thriller.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
First thriller.
So what made you do thriller coming off like the hood, drama?
I just wanted to test my skills and see what I can like come up with. And I like horror, thriller, suspense. I like all types of genres and movies and stuff. So
that diversity, that's dope. So with production wise, how was the production for that different from Let's Trade Places 1 and 2?
It was all based in like one location, so it was a quick production, and it was less cast.
Yeah.
So I think it was probably like six main characters and like a couple, like 2 supporting, but it was a quick production.
And how long did it take to shoot?
3 days.
3 days?
Yeah, we shot all the cabin scenes, like anything based around the cabin. One weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Got there Friday.
Come on. Like, your shit is underestimated, for real. Like,
I get the job done.
Right. And like, as far as funding and things, because I know a lot of people on the outside looking in probably think like, you cut a big check or some shit like that. Like, a lot of people don't know the struggle and the things that it takes to go in that. Like, you literally had to dig in your own pocket for a lot of this shit, right?
But everything.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Everything is all from me. Don't mean that I won't accept the help.
Yeah, that's fact.
The investing and stuff like that. But so far, it all been from me.
Yeah.
And I've been doing, getting it done.
And despite the obstacles and struggles you face, not only being a black woman, not only being young, not only being in the male-dominated industry, you surpassed all that. You pushed through all that. Even when you had individuals trying to stop your progress or sabotage your progress, you still pushed through.
Yeah. I had to.
So as of now, how many projects do you have?
I have 4 that are out. The last one, after Wrong Questions, is She's Mine. That's my other thriller, Crazy. And I have 1 that's coming out soon, Let's Trade Places 3.
Let's Trade Places 3.
Yeah, which he's into.
Know that. Okay, so your bodies of work, where can we find Let's Trade Places 1, Let's Trade Places 2, Wrong Questions, and
She's Mine?
She's Mine.
Tubi.
Tubi,
They're
right.
all on Tubi.
All on Tubi.
Yep, check them shows out. They good.
So please go check those out. Let's Trade Places 1, Let's Trade Places 2, Wrong Questions, and She's Mine, all streaming on Tubi.
Yep.
Very, very interesting, very creative content. And like I said, one of the main reasons why I have you here today is because you look like us. You come from the same struggles as us. And it's a lot of females, it's a lot of men. And ultimately, there's a lot of children out here where there's a stereotype where we can't do shit, or we can't do shit right, or we can't do it by ourselves.
Right.
We need white dollars or we need big backing. You know what I'm saying? But you alone took the confidence and stepped out of your comfort zone and accomplished this as a black woman in a male-dominated industry when motherfuckers told you you wouldn't, couldn't, and can't do it. And you out here doing it. Like,
doing it for sure.
Definitely. Let's give. Matter of fact, more than giving her a hand, it's so important. We don't do this often enough. I want to literally give you your flowers.
Oh. Thank you.
I want to give you your flowers in person because you're just such an amazing, dope individual.
This is lit.
Yo.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you. Because like I said, you know, and I can speak for a lot of people, you know, male and female. You've done a lot and you're a fucking inspiration to us. And not enough people know what you're doing, how you're doing it, and not enough people know that it's possible. You know what I'm saying? And you are truly an inspiration to us, and more people need to be like you. More children need to know about you and what you're doing, because there's so much more that we're capable of doing rather than being a fucking drug dealer or being somebody else's employee or a rapper or singer or ball player. There's so many creative avenues you can take to be successful in this world. Furthermore, despite what anyone tells you, whether what color you're from, whatever your struggles, your traumas are, you can do it and you can push through, and it's possible. Sure. And once again, you still in your mid-20s. You know what I'm saying? You're accomplishing this in your mid-20s. You're just getting started.
Yes.
That's amazing. We definitely commend you. I appreciate you. Like I said, I wanted to do that because, you know, we hear too many stories. You know, life is short, and we hear too many stories about individuals getting their flowers when they're gone or when they're dead. You know what I'm saying? Or when they should have been got it. So here on Real Talk Real, we definitely wanted to do that, give you your flowers because you fucking deserve it. You're an inspiration to all of us. You know, you're motivating, and literally like in another aspect, you're creating jobs.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're creating jobs in this economy. And furthermore, ain't nobody like us from the hood gonna go be in Marvel or be in Disney. You know what I'm saying? You're giving us a platform. Like, we could walk into our houses and show our family and show our children, like, look, we on TV. You know what I'm saying? You can Google some of the cast names and like from the projects that they worked on with you, like, you've literally changed the course of a lot of people's lives. So like the impact that you have is much more profound than you even know. You know what I'm saying? And we thank you again for your push through, because you were just talking about a few minutes ago, like times where, you know, during the first Let's Trade Places and some of the second where you were going through personal issues, traumas, and depression. And simultaneously, while you were fighting and going through yours, you were still getting work done. But also, you spoke on how you were helping a few other cast members get through their shit or motivating them through their shit. And that's so powerful. We don't have enough of that. You know what I'm saying? And just...
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
But that's exactly what I'm here to do. Like, I had times where it was said to me, like, oh, you're not going to be able to do this because of that. You're not going to be able to do that because of this, or whatever the case may be. So, by me taking this step, doing something, you know, going outside my box or whatever, I believed in myself. Boom. There's a lot of people out here who got talent, who are ready for this. You know what I'm saying? They don't get the opportunity. So it's just like, if I got the opportunity, I was able to give it to myself. Now I'm about to help those.
Yeah.
So that's the lit part about it.
Word.
If I can help people get to where they want to be and get that spotlight, because at the end of the day, majority of all the cast members that I had that I worked with, they grown.
Yeah.
They doing a lot of different stuff, getting picked up from a lot of different things. That's what I want to do. I don't expect nobody to work with me forever. Even if I don't get I know I am going to get to the top before I'm saying, but if it was ever like, you know, negative chance that it won't happen, yeah. I know they will.
Right. Right.
And that's all that's needed. Because I'm going to get there regardless.
That's a fact.
If they get there, that's going to push me.
And you've come this far. Failure is not an option.
No, not no more. It was plenty of times. I'm like, oh, I'm going to do this. But
And still, even with that, there's another obstacle that we haven't even discussed yet. Now, we spoke about how your first couple productions were located and based in Philadelphia, where you're from.
Yeah.
But there was a transition. There was a big move. Because I remember at the end of production 2, we were discussing, or we were in the middle of pre-production for 3. And then out of nowhere, you just canceled. Like, production for part 3 is canceled.
Yeah.
for the, I don't think you said foreseeable future, but you were just like, for the time being. Mm-hmm. And then what happened? Not necessarily what happened to stop production, but what happened after that. Once you hit us up, like, production's back on.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, in the midst of Let's Trade Places 3, between 2 and 3, starting it, I think I paused it because I started another production. And I just honestly needed a break from Let's Trade Places, like the production overall. So I had started She's Mine. And I had went to Atlanta and shot She's Mine. So when I got to Atlanta, I always wanted to move down there. Honestly, once I started filming, like starting this whole new life and stuff like that, I'm like, all right, let me go to Atlanta because I can get lit down there. You feel me?
Right.
But once I went to Atlanta, shot a movie, it was like, oh, I really gotta move to Atlanta. Like, I gotta go down there.
And hold up, you just threw me off guard because I thought all your shit was shot in Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. So when you got to She's Mine, you shot that in Atlanta.
The whole movie.
What made you do that? What made you go to Atlanta? Now, we all know that's like the Black Mecca. We know Tyler Perry got damn near the motherfucking, the Hollywood there. Yes. So, but what made you, like, just take that leap of faith and go shoot She's Mine in Atlanta?
For one, I said I wanted to give other people, other talent, opportunities outside of Philadelphia.
Dope.
And I wanted to, like, expand my craft.
Yeah.
See what I can do, what I can't do, and stuff like that. So I like a challenge. So I just took the challenge and I went to Atlanta. One thing I can say about going to Atlanta, it was like the best. It was like the best thing to do.
Yeah.
Because I gained more connections, opportunities, and stuff like that. I met amazing people down there. Cast down there, like 2 cast members that I definitely can talk about. But I love all of them when She's Mine. But it's 2 of them. I always get her name mixed up, so I'm gonna just say Nelly. She's the sister on She's Mine. She's very dope. When I say y'all watch that, y'all need to watch it because y'all
check that out. That's also on Tubi.
Yes, and Dory, she's very hardworking, dedicated. She's a great actress, model, all that. Like she has great personality. But yeah, so I decided to go to Atlanta. Killed that joint. I had a premiere in Atlanta.
Really? How was that?
That was amazing. Like, I love my premieres in Philly, but in Atlanta it was like a different experience, and I was there by myself.
Wow.
So.
And they say, like, Southerners, they're very welcoming. They're very loving.
And that premiere felt like we was in a real movie theaters. I thought I was in a real movie theaters, even though my stuff was real, but it's like, it was like, it was filled up. Wow. People was talking in between the movie, like engaged.
You had them engaged, yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
Wow.
That was lit. So.
And that's what I mean. Like, this is your work. This is your creativity that you're bringing to life, bringing into fruition, and it really has an impact on people. Mm-hmm. I mean, for those who can relate to it, for those who've been through it, and just for good fucking entertainment.
Yeah.
Like, you really directing out here. You really, you real life out here.
Yes, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's dope.
I ain't picturing you doing this, but it's lit.
So, are you going back to Philly or you plan on shoot? Actually, we just shot Let's Trade Places 3 in Atlanta.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna get to. So what made me start filming, wanted to go. Well, I moved to Atlanta now, so I've been there for some
Wow.
months. So I said I want to give my Philly and Jersey cast opportunity to go to another state, work with different people and stuff like that, and blah blah blah. And that's honestly why I bought y'all, because you were part of the cast, to Atlanta. So
Yeah.
y'all can get that film, network with different people, and get you know what I do.
Yo. Nah, talk your shit as you should. That's right. Hell yeah.
So we shot Let's Trade Places 3 out in Atlanta, and it was lit. How was
I tell you,
it?
it was a fucking amazing time. And once again, another thing to fucking thank you for, because yeah, eventually I probably would have made it to Atlanta, but in my 32 years, I've never been to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And if it wasn't for being casted on Let's Trade Places, period, but specifically Let's Trade Places 3 that was filmed in Atlanta, if it wasn't for you and the casting of that, I wouldn't have had that experience. And man, like, fucking the airport was dope. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Just to have, we come from a place where we don't see ourselves being on TV. We don't see ourselves being business owners. We don't see ourselves being anything from what we saw growing up. You know what I mean? Which is once again felons, drug dealers. You know what I mean? High school dropouts. That's what we see all around us. To now be in a space where we're rubbing shoulders with, or we are our own first generation business owners, becoming our first generation millionaires, first generation college graduates, all that shit. You feel me? We're literally breaking the cycle in real time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's an amazing thing. And this shit needs to be publicized. But furthermore, it's important to show other people in our age bracket, other people that look just like us, other people from the same struggles, that it's fucking possible. Mm-hmm. It's fucking possible. And going back to your question, Atlanta was a fucking vibe. For one, the one thing I loved about it, like you said, like, it felt like it was a real theater, but it was like even the premiere you had in Philadelphia for Let's Trade Places too.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It was y'all gotta go check that out and see the premiere video for it. Like, oh my god, like, we was official, like, red carpet shit. We ain't come to play. You heard? But like, the accommodations that you had set up for all of us, like flights were taken care of, food was taken care of, stay was taken care of. You know what I'm saying? And like, just like you were from the South, you feel me? Everybody felt at home, and we were good. Like, nobody had to worry about anything. Furthermore, you know, when it came to work, you know, respectfully, you're known to be in stern. People say mean. Yeah. I don't use the term mean. You're fucking stern. And you need that shit, because you don't need no pushover person being a boss. Yeah. People don't succeed. People don't get shit done that way. You're stern, and when it comes to work, you don't fucking play. But with that, that's how you are in your position now. That's how you got your projects done. That's why you're in the place that you are in, by being stern and being who you are and true to who you are. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Fuck what anybody talking about. You got shit done, and you know how to get it done. There's a time for play, and there's a time for work. And when it came time to work, we worked. We definitely did. And for everyone that has been through the casting of LTP1, LTP2, LTP3, those that's also been blessed to be in She's Mine and Wrong Questions, they know your work, they know your work ethic, and all of us that has worked with you respect it, and we know how to go about it. So we didn't come to play either. We know what type of time you was on, but it was just so fucking dope. It was loving. We had fun with it. And like I said, we also spoke about that. You brought together so many interesting characters. You feel me? You had us rubbing shoulders with people from Baltimore, Washington, North Carolina, South Carolina, right there in Georgia, Louisiana. We worked with so many different people. You know what I'm saying? So many different personalities, and that shit was just amazing. And everybody was professional. Everybody was mature. They could come together, and we got the shit done. And we created magic.
Yep.
We created the magic that you brought to life, that you allowed us to. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for that again. But the whole Atlanta experience was amazing. Fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope. Definitely was dope.
And I believe the date for the premiere, right? Which is also going to be in Atlanta.
July 15th. Yep, at Silver Spot Cinema.
So y'all hear that? If y'all in Atlanta, come out to Silver Spot Cinema, July 15th.
Yep, 7 o'clock.
You heard? Premiere for Let's Trade Places 3. You already showed out for She's Mine in Atlanta. Show out again.
For sure.
Word up. Word up. Because this is Black excellence. What she's doing, it's not necessarily unheard of, but understand, she's 20-something doing this in a male-dominated industry. She from the streets. She from the struggle just like us. You know what I'm saying? We all had our struggles growing up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes this shit more amazing, more dope, because it's possible. You did it.
Definitely
and
possible.
Like I said, also, like, you hear about politicians and shit creating jobs. You're creating jobs. Motherfuckers that didn't have nothing to do, that was sitting home, you brought them out to Atlanta, you brought them out to Philly, you brought them out to the Poconos, and allowed them to be a part of something that's forever on the internet, that they can forever go to and be like, yup, I did this.
Yeah, that's lit.
Yeah.
I ain't even.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, I didn't.
Yeah.
But I can't stop. I keep saying I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break. Yeah. I can't take no break.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And someone said this to me, a friend of mine said this to me a few years back. He said, because man, just like you, I'm a man of many hats. I do a lot of different things, but at one point I used to be into art, drawing and shit. A little bit painting, but mainly drawing. But I had fell back, and my man I used to do it in high school. He hit me one day like, yo, the world is waiting on you. The world is waiting on what you have to offer. And I'm like, damn, that shit hit so hard, because like I felt that, but I understood it. And I'm like, damn, like, cause so many of our dreams and goals go undone, unwanted, out of fear, or out of someone sabotaging us, or sabotaging our path, or telling us we can't do it and we believe it, or we don't have the support system, or we don't have that willpower to push through and take those leaps of faith and do it by ourselves like you did. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, with everything, we all need help from somebody. Like, somebody turned on these fucking lights. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all need help from somebody. So not to discount anyone that helped along the way, but, you know, and no disrespect to anyone's religion or anything like that, you know, but one thing I'm big on is, like, you know, take accountability and responsibility, not only when you do shit wrong, but when you do shit right too. You can't always give the praise to Jesus and God. You know what I'm saying? And when something go wrong, you can't always blame it on the devil. Especially if you've grown. You know, we all make our choices and we all make decisions, and no one makes it for us. But also, like, when you go to work, respectfully, Jesus ain't clocking in for you. God ain't doing those 8 hours for you. That's you. You know what I'm saying? You made it home safely. Your flight was safe. Yeah, like, you drove that car home safely, whether you were intoxicated, whatever the situation was, or you just missed the accident. You know what I'm saying? That was you. You was behind the wheel. But furthermore, speaking on work and work ethic, the things that we are creating in real life, you know, the lives that we're changing in real life, you know, that's you. That's you, and that's us. And, you know, we're definitely trying to spread that awareness, spread that love, spread that um, um, just the fact that the shit is possible, man. You know, we're living examples of that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Definitely possible. Saying that you'll never think that you won't do.
And once again, shout out to my guys from the Real Spill podcast. I heard you say on there, initially, Jules, she was like she was like, what was the inspiration? That was the question. What was the inspiration for Let's Trade Places, or the characters in Let's Trade Places? And yeah, I found your answer very interesting.
Okay, Jules is myself in my parallel universe. So someone that I won't be in real life.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely that person in another world.
That's dope. That's dope.
Right. Let's put it this way. I am Jules. You know what I'm saying? But it's certain stuff that she do that I don't do.
Yeah, facts.
Like, I'm blunt. I'm gonna speak my mind. I'm goofy, funny. I'm gonna do whatever I do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all about my business.
Yeah.
And about my money. But that's me. But doing an extra mile,
yeah,
that's her in the other world.
Yeah. That's funny as hell. But it's so true, because we all have like our alter egos, or our true selves. You know what I'm saying? Once again, we all wear a mask at some point or at some stage, And just another thing to point out, with working with you, which has definitely been a blessing, but also seeing you work and working with so many other creative individuals on set, seeing the transitions and the struggles, but also seeing everyone's individual growth, including yours. You can look at Let's Trade Places 1 and see the difference in the upgrade and the growth in Let's Play Traces 2. Mm-hmm. And you can see the difference in the growth in She's Mine and Wrong Questions. You feel me? And the creativity and the individuals that was blessed to be a part of all those projects. You can see their individual growth. Yeah. And all these motherfuckers is super talented. Mm-hmm. Super, super talented.
I want to say the ones that I can say that was like in all of them, I want to shout them out. Chuwap, Real Spill, check them out. And Chaos, King Chaos, that's my artist. She lit, check her out on all streaming platforms.
Facts.
Them two right there, seeing the growth from when I first met them to now, it's like they really, yeah, I like that.
That's amazing.
I like that's that. Amazing. It's lit.
That's dope.
It really know.
And I've been blessed to work with and meet both of those individuals, and I can account to that. Mm-hmm. I agree. Their growth has been amazing. And actually, I think Chuwap does music too. Sure. But Chaos, her, just meeting her and mm-hmm. following her music now, and her being your artist, like, damn, like, yes, like, she's fucking hot.
Yeah, for sure.
She's fucking hot. Like, she's definitely next up. Like, mm-hmm.
They gotta stop playing with
yo, her. Come on. They didn't come to play. You heard?
Stop playing with her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's real shit. So before we get up out of here, tell the people where they can find you, your tags and things, and we'll tell them where they can find your projects.
Okay. Well, again, my name is Quanisha G. You can find me on my personal page, DI_VINEEJ, or business page, Divine Jewel ENT. Let's Trade Places 1, 2, Wrong Questions, and She's Mine. You can find it on Tubi. And yeah.
Yeah. So y'all go check that out. Tap in. Great fucking content created by our people. Black excellence, you heard?
Yep.
And tap in. There's a lot of things coming up. There's a lot of things going on that, we need more responsible, creative, mm-hmm. Hardworking individuals like us in our age bracket from our city. Because, like she said, we want to see people grow. We want to see people do better. Our people do better. And not to just say our people, everybody do better. We're trying to better those around us as well. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, it's possible. Thanks again for tuning in to another episode of Real Talk Real. This has been a Spotlight series, and
Yep. All right. I also want to say I want to give a shout out to your host.
Thank you.
I want to say thank you for having me on here.
Yeah.
This is really an honor. I also want to give a shout out to my production crew now, Dino and Marty, DD Production, my artist King Chaos, Notch, and 4K. Yeah, we got 2023.
Y'all tap in, check out. We got a lot of good music, a lot of dope fucking movies, series. You got, matter of fact, you talking about the TV show.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the
Come
TV show.
on, let's talk about it. She not done.
Okay, so I started filming a TV show in July called House of Jewels. That show is going to be crazy. It's different. It's going to be multiple. I believe it's like 14. I can't think. Don't quote me. 14 cast members on there. They all content creators. We got artists, models, actors, actresses, entrepreneurs, designers, all that.
I heard somebody say y'all bringing real TV back.
We bringing real TV back. It's very much raw and uncut, but don't get it messed up though. It's they doing their challenges, showcasing their talent, but also showing who they really are. And one thing that I can put out there that I really like about the show is I'm giving them an opportunity to grow within themselves.
Right.
So from the beginning, they won't get like a journal.
Yeah.
They gotta, you know what I'm saying, fill their joint out every day up until a certain day, and then we gotta, you know what I mean? And whatever, we're gonna have like a little fire, a little bit.
Yeah.
Whatever you feel like you'll accomplish, or what you feel like you want to accomplish.
That's powerful.
We gonna do that.
That's powerful.
So
you got some things in store for them.
Yeah.
Damn.
A lot of things.
I can't wait to check that out. Yo, y'all stay tuned. Thank you again for coming. It's been a pleasure having you, and thank you for allowing me the opportunity to work with you. It's been a blessing, truly an amazing experience, and you've been motivational, you've been inspirational, not only to me, to so many others.
I appreciate it, and my pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
And thank you for being a part.
Thank you.
What? It's lit.
It's lit. And trust me, we got some more shit coming for y'all.
Real.
You heard Real Talk Real. Tune in. And like I always say, if it ain't real, I don't want to talk. Right. Damn. Thank you again for having.
My pleasure.
Check that out. Thank you again for coming.
My pleasure.
Appreciate you having. Bloopers.